Hey guys, it's Aislinn, and in today's video we are going to be bleaching my hair as well as removing the rest of the color that's left over. I am also going to show you how I bleach the back of my head because I've gotten so many questions from you guys and you guys have wanted to see how I do that. So in today's video I will be showing you exactly how I bleach my hair step by step. Last time I did my hair, my regrowth was out to here, so I had a lot to bleach. And whenever that happens, banding is a lot more common. That's why it's important to do it like 4 weeks to 6 weeks instead of waiting months and months to do it. So I do have a band right in through here. I'm sure you guys can see it. It's kind of like yellowy orange. It's harder to see because I do have color on my hair, but you can probably still see right there. There's a little band. So I will be dragging it probably out just to that band right there, and then the rest I will be doing the baking soda method on my ends to fade the color. Okay, so I just drenched my hair in some oil. I feel like a slip and slide now. For lightener, I am using the Schwarzkopf Blonde Me 9 Levels of Lift. This is the bleach that I always use, and I use a dedicated developer, and this is 20 volume. So the ratio for this lightener is 1 to 1.5 or 1 to 2.5. So 1 ratio of bleach to 1.5 ratio of developer, or 1 ratio of bleach to 2.5 ratio of developer. I use the scooper that I use to scoop out the bleach, and then I just use that for the developer too. What I do to section off my hair is I just part above my ears on either side. So just like that. On almost everyone, your hair is darker in the back than it is on the top. This is what gets more sun, and naturally a lot of people are just lighter up here. So I do like to start in the back just because it is darker, so it's gonna need a little bit more time to process. And the hair around your face in these sections are a lot finer. If you're gonna get breakage when you bleach your hair, it's normally going to be up here and on the top part of your head, so I'm going to do that last. Okay, so how I do the back of my head is I get a large mirror and I put it behind me, and then I have a mirror in front of me. The reason I've never shown this before is because I do have to turn off my ring light because I can't see in the mirror behind me if I keep my ring light on because it's so blinding in the mirror. It just like blinds my eyes. So I'm just going to start sectioning my hair. I just take my fingers and I section off the bottom. And sometimes I get too big of a section, like right now I feel like it's too big, so I'll just split it in half.
When it hurts like this, we climb the greatest heights, jump down and have a fight, and that's all we'll ever like, but that can never change my mind. When it's good, it's amazing. When it's bad, it's uneasy. I wouldn't have it another way. There's no other way. Yeah. When it hurts like this, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, when it hurts like this, ever like, ever like, ever like.
Okay, so hopefully you guys saw a little bit of me doing the back. I think the most important part when you're doing this is making sure you're saturating really well. Whenever I watch people's like bleach fails, it's almost always because they're not saturating the hair and sectioning it good enough. So make sure that you're really applying a lot of the bleach.
Forever leave this stuff behind. When it's good, it's amazing. When it's bad, it's uneasy. I wouldn't have it another way. There's no other way. Yeah. When it hurts like this, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, when it hurts like this, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, when it hurts like this. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire.
Also, when I'm bleaching my hair and I'm doing these sections, I like to do the top and the bottom of each section. So let me turn around and show you what I mean. So as I'm doing this section, I not only do the bottom, but I do the top too. So bottom and top, just like that.
Suffocating, I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
Alright, so now that the back of my head is done, we're going to move on to the sides. And I normally let both of my sides down when I do these. So here is how much bleach I have left. I just have a tiny bit. I'm gonna go back through everything and make sure I didn't miss anything. By now my roots are starting to lift a little bit, so if there are any brown spots in there, I'll be able to see them very easily. I'm also going to drag the lightener down a little bit in the back of my head where that band of the bright color still is. So I'm gonna keep recording and show you guys all of this. This video is going to be forever long, but I hope you guys don't mind because you guys asked for it, and so even if the video is like 40 minutes long or whatever, I want you guys to be able to know how I do it, and if it helps you guys be able to do it at home, then it's gonna be a long ass video. I also just like to go back in and like resaturate areas just to make sure everything is 100% good.
My reflection, thinking about what you mentioned. It was supposed to be the one to take every last pain away. Nothing on our loving. Maybe time told us that we were different. Did it break you down? Staring at the ceiling, fighting off a feeling. One more minute, 'cause I just don't wanna come down. Don't wanna go back to how I used to be. Staring at the ceiling, fighting off the feeling. One more minute, 'cause I just don't wanna come down. Don't wanna go back.
When I first apply the bleach, as you guys saw, I go horizontal lines. So when I go back through and recheck it, I like to do vertical lines because then I'm cross-checking everything and I'm less likely to miss any spots. If you're going the opposite way that you were going before, you're gonna make sure that you got every single thing. There were some dots that I didn't get. So now that we have this applied, you guys saw it's lifting really well. I'm gonna go ahead and start applying the mixture to my ends to remove all the rest of the color. I'm doing the baking soda method on my ends. I have several other videos on this. So if you wanna know what goes in it and how it works, I will leave a link right up there. You guys can go watch that and then come back here. So this time I actually didn't have any baking soda, so I wound up using baking powder. I don't ever cook or anything, so I have no idea what the difference is between the two. They look the same, so I'm hoping that they work the same. There's also a big possibility that using baking powder instead of baking soda, my hair could literally just fall off. So don't worry, I'll experiment and we'll see what happens. I also didn't have any purple shampoo, so I put purple dye in this. I don't know. This is me. Yeah, I'm licensed, but I'm also like an at-home kitchen stylist is what I call myself. I have a feeling this is not gonna work. This looks like it's doing nothing. Hey Siri, what's the difference between baking powder and baking soda? Alright guys, so listen, sometimes in life we try things and we try our best and it just doesn't work. And in this case, baking powder does not work. You need baking soda. I can tell that it is not lifting out the purple. You can see the purple strands that are still in there. And so what I don't want to do is wait however long for this to process, wash it out, and then it did nothing to my ends, and then we have to do another process. So instead of doing that, we're going to be very impulsive. I'm going to take my Joico color eraser. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take 20 volume developer. I'm going to put this all over. I'm just about to cake it all over my goddamn head. Joico color eraser. Here we go, baby. Don't do me wrong now. I'm just going to take my hands and just go in. Oh yeah, it's already working. Look at that. You know what's the stupidest thing? Is I'm literally removing all of this color just to go rainbow. Oh, funny, funny, funny. Oh, yes, I can feel my hair snapping off. That's okay though. We've been there before. It'll grow back. We got wigs. It's fine. Ooh, shit's so strong it's burning my balls. There's nothing better than watching a bleach fail video. You're welcome. This is honestly the absolute best hair color remover. It's so damaging, but it works so incredibly well. See, that's the change we need to see in the world right there. My hair feels like spaghetti, but it's okay, yeah. It's okay. How long should we leave this on for, guys? Oh God, my hair's starting to fall out. Maybe we should go rinse it now. Yeah, I vote we should probably go rinse it right now. Okay. I'll go rinse it and then I'll be back to show you guys. All right, so it is the next day, and as you can see, that worked really, really well. It took out pretty much all the color. Up here, I still have like a tiny hint of some colors, but for the most part, it's just white, and I can easily cover this up with other colors. So that's what I'm gonna be doing right now. I'm gonna be dyeing my hair rainbow. That'll be in the next video, so make sure to subscribe if you want to see my next video. I actually didn't even condition it because I'm about to dye it with colors, and when you do that, you're not supposed to have conditioner on your hair because it can create like a barrier between your hair and the color. So I didn't even condition it, and it's totally fine. Like, nothing fell out. It still feels good, and there's not even conditioner on it, and it feels this good. So I'm very surprised but happy about that. That is all for today's video, guys. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much, and until next time, guys, stay weird.